Hello, I'm here at Liskeard and I'm out to do another one of the 50 things to see and do on the Great British Railways. And to do that, I'm actually going to take in all the stations on the Looe Valley Line. Only one of them is actually one of the things that I need to do today, but while I'm here I thought I would make my way along the line and see all the stations. So starting out here at Liskeard, train will be in shortly, will form the next service to Looe, and this is the branch line platform here at Liskeard, just set back away from the main line. I did visit here last year when I did ride all the branch lines in Cornwall on a Cornish day ranger. So as you can see, the Looe Valley branch, they're set back away from mainline platforms. Platform 1 over the other side heading towards Penzance, platform 2 here back up towards Plymouth and Exeter. So having just arrived from Looe, you can see how busy it is. For a branch line, it's quite well used, certainly this time of year, coming into the summer season. I'm now going to head from Liskeard to the next station on the line, which is Coombe Junction, which is a station that does appear in the book and is a station that only receives a couple of services each day. I've now made it down here to Coombe Junction Halt. Hopefully the service that I saw at Liskeard will be down here shortly. Coombe Junction Halt, one of the smallest stations on the network and one of only two to have the word halt in the station name. The other I'll get to shortly. So this is the end of the line here at Coombe Junction. Services come down the line from Liskeard and they actually reverse at the halt. But this bit of track, there used to be a freight service that used to come down here and continue on under the bridge, but that hasn't run for many years now. And under there's a track bed, and it doesn't look much better in the station itself. You can show how little this station is actually used. Here at the station there's a small waiting area. Looks fairly clean and well maintained for somewhere that hardly gets used. But there's also a nice plaque talking about the curve that changed everything and the connection from here up to Liskeard. And I've walked down, and this is the actual junction. The line round to the left is the one that's curved round all the way from Liskeard, and the line straight on is the one down to Looe. and it's on its way. And this is why the station is still overgrown so much. Services that don't actually call here stop straight after the junction and don't make it all the way into the station. Train crew are just walking through at the moment. I'm guessing it'll be off again down to Looe. Doing a token exchange, and points have changed. There we go. Off to Looe. And here I am at St Keyne Wishing Well Halt, which is the second station on the British Railway network with the word halt in the name. Another single platform station, and as the name suggests, it is literally a halt. Not sure that the two-car train would actually fit both carriages in the platform here. You can see, not very long. Like Coombe Junction, another little shelter, and again a bit of history of the line and of the station. This was the last of the stations to be opened on the Looe Valley Line, opening in 1902. All the stations seem to have information points. Give you a bit of an idea of what's around the local stations. St Keyne's Wishing Well Halt is named after a nearby wishing well that's supposed to have magical healing properties. And again, the tracks are somewhat overgrown. Not sure when the last time that I've had a weed killing train down here, but certainly looks as though they could do with one. So this is St Keyne's Wishing Well Halt with its nice brick shelter. I'm going to make my way now down to Causeland. Well, I've made it to Causeland. I'm not quite sure how, because some of the roads, I'm not sure I actually managed to squeeze my car down. But here we are, another single platform station. So this is another request stop, but someone looks to have been using this today because they've left the bike there. It's all chained up. And we've got another shelter here. Again, it's brick, and we've got a bit more history about the station. It tells us that there used to be a canal and a lock, remnants somewhere behind the trees and the bushes that are rather overgrown. So Causeland was the first intermediate station that opened on the line between Liskeard and Looe back in 1879. Again, rather overgrown like the rest of the line. And the note here about Causeland is that it's the station for the village of Looe. I think that's how you pronounce it. And Looe is a very rare stone circle dating from the Bronze Age. It's also got a pub. So I'm going to make my way out now, and I'm going to head for the last intermediate stop on the line, which is Sandplace. And the final intermediate stop here, Sandplace. So again, single platform station. All the stations though are really well kept. I'm guessing they must have been adopted by the locals, because I can't see GWR sending someone out to keep the flowers tended to and the stations in such pristine condition. It's only Coombe Junction that I think could do with some TLC. But other than a few houses dotted around, there is very little around here. So the information here at Sandplace is that there used to be lime kilns here, and apparently there are some remains somewhere around the area. Limestone used to be heated in the furnaces to make lime for soil, treating the soil to reduce acidity. Another brick shelter in classic GWR cream and brown. And a bit about the station. So Sandplace named after a wharf on the river. And actually a note about the station, why it's looking smart and welcoming, is that it's done by student volunteers from the University of Plymouth. So I'm going to make my way now to the last station on the line, Looe. And here I am on the final station on the Looe Valley Line, Looe. information boards, but nothing specific about Looe. And I've missed the last train from here. There's well over an hour before the next train. Look at that view. And I've found the Looe Valley Line information poster. It's actually two sets of information boards here at Looe, and it's just telling us that Looe is a working fishing port. And great many restaurants and cafes, so I think I'll be going to look for one of those shortly. And there's also a Looe station down the years with what looks like a prairie. A previous station building, certainly not the current one. Interestingly, Looe Station at the movies tells us about a film that was made here in 1958, Another Time, Another Place. And it was the first film to star a very young Sean Connery. That was filmed here. So this has been the Looe Valley Line. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to go and find one of the many restaurants and cafes that the information board tells me about. Or maybe just fish and chips. Until next time, I'd like to thank you for watching.